Former First Lady has been noticeably absent on her husband's campaign trail, but she just made a stop on Fox News to promote a new memoir. Apparently, she's answered personal and political questions.
That thing needs a laugh track. It needs a laugh track.
I was surprised when she mentioned his sense of humor, but I'm going to leave that alone and ask you all the question, will the candidate's spouses getting involved like she just did, as I said, as she just did, will it make a difference here?
Yesterday was Barbara Walters' birthday, I believe.
Yes.
And when I was watching this, I thought if Barbara were here today, she would have said to her, Melania, your husband had sex with a porn star while you were home with a baby.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? That's what Barbara would have done. This woman, nothing. This was the most softball hostage video I've ever seen.
Well, that's probably why they were able to book the interview, because she does have a book coming out. And if this is Donald Trump's way of reaching women, he might want to try another route. I don't even say that with a lot of shade. I find them very unrelatable people, not a lot of shade.
You don't think she softened him?
No. So I think that people tell you who they are by who loves them and who they love. So one of the most powerful moments in the DNC to me was Doug Emhoff's speech.
Yeah.
When you watch people truly love, they can't fake it. When you're watching them, I find this like really hard to look at and see a reflection of myself. Like, I'm a regular married person. I sleep with my husband in the bed. And this is the first time we're seeing Melania in 2 years. When you love someone, you're there for them, not because they asked you to be there. You wouldn't be anywhere else. Dr. Biden shows up on surprising the president yesterday because she had to be there. All these other spouses, even Usha Vance, how you say her name, she keeps doing all these events. That's where you go when your person is pursuing their dream. We haven't seen her, and her description of Donald Trump doesn't track with the reality of what we've seen. And I can't relate to the marriage or if they're even in the same place at the same time. So I don't think that's the way.
The delusion of saying that he has kindness in his heart. He's so mean.
She called him positive.
He's the meanest president we've ever had. And I was around when Nixon was here. He's mean to women. He's mean to immigrants.
Everybody.
He's mean to everybody.
He's not mean to Melania.
Oh, but I don't.
I don't know if he sees her or not.
I did a good interview. Please don't bury me on golf course.
I think when you hear Doug Emhoff, the vice president's, husband, speak about their relationship, I think it's very touching. He is behind her 100%. He's very loving. He spoke at the DNC, and I think he described a person that people wanted to know more about in person. I'm reluctant to comment on other people's marriages because I don't want anybody to comment on mine, but they've been married 19 years, and in my experience, people that have been married that long are not necessarily polar opposites, right? They have a lot of commonality, and so I think these two are simpatico. I remember that when Joy interviewed Melania on her show in 2011, she backed her husband's birther claims.
That's right.
That was on your show.
That was on her show. She questioned Barack Obama's citizenship.
A show that they took away from me. Go ahead.
She did that even though she wasn't originally a citizen of this country. She came up with the defense of the locker room talk. Remember that? She infamously wore that coat. Who cares? And she even said,
I think that was homage to Joy. So what?
Who gives a blank about Christmas stuff and decoration? So these two are like similar people.
She turned the rose garden. She turned the rose garden into a cemetery. Did you see that?
She did.
Yes.
So I think we're hearing from her for two reasons. Yes, she has a book, but also Donald Trump has an issue with women. You don't want to have an issue with half the country, but that's something he's struggling with. If he loses this election, I think his biggest strategic regret will be not picking a female running mate who could maybe soften him with women. But here's something I think about a lot is I think we talk about female voters only in the context of they care about reproductive rights. That's absolutely the case, but I think character is big. And this is where he struggles. Her saying, dismissing his language as, the tweets or whatever. I think you've said this, Sarah. People who have kids, moms who are home with kids, don't want to have to defend why the president of the United States said or did some of the things that Donald Trump did. I think that is one of the biggest issues that have him struggling with women. But I also hear constantly from voters, I can't stand the guy. I think he's a jerk, but I felt like I was doing better under him. This is where Kamala Harris has an
You do
opportunity.
feel that way?
No, I hear that. And like admitting they openly dislike
mixed up
it. Where
there.
Kamala Harris
Yeah.
can make some ground is if she can pitch an economic message that convinces people they're going to be better off under her. That's the way to win votes.
Trump has denied ever having an affair with Stormy Daniels.
That's the only part.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
Former First Lady Melania Trump posted a video promoting her new memoir where she addressed the blowback she got after nude photos of her modeling years resurfaced on the internet, including a shoot where she's in compromising positions with another woman. You know, you got to love the little Bertha. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we all appreciate the female body, Melania. Listen, your husband appreciated Stormy Daniels' body plenty. Am I right?
That's all for today. Thank you. If you want global news to keep you up to date on any new developments, please subscribe our channel and forward our content with your friends on social media and email. Thank you very much for keep supporting me. Stay safe, be blessed. Namaste.
Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.